Welcome back, Wellness Crew. Today we have something really special for you. We will be making this beautiful dairy-free banana bread. And there's also options to make it gluten-free and oil-free as well without sacrificing the flavor. Come on, let's get into it. Welcome back, friends, and I hope you guys are doing well. Right now I'm starting off with 3 ripe bananas, and I'm just gonna go ahead and smush it all up to give us a nice batter to work with. Next, I'm going in with some blue agave nectar, 1/3 of a cup. And we have a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, I'm going in with 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil, but you can use 1/3 of unsweetened applesauce instead if you would like to make this recipe oil-free. So now I'm just mixing a little bit more to make sure it is the consistency that I want. I have one more liquid I'm going to add, which is about 1/8 of a cup of almond milk. But if you're using chickpea flour, then you want to go ahead and use 1/4 of a cup. Now that we got that squared away, we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. So now I'm going in with 1 3/4 of a cup of flour. I'm using unbleached all-purpose flour. And you can totally use chickpea flour as well if you would like to make it more nutritious. We're now adding 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and then 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Add a pinch of salt. And now we're going to mix, but not over mix, whatever that means. So I just wanted to take a moment and check in with you guys and see if you guys have heard the song Kingdom by Maverick City and Kirk Franklin yet. That's what I have playing in the background, and I just think it's so beautiful. I don't know. Sometimes when I bake or cook, sometimes I just want to listen to music, get me connected. It's like the food has more love, you know? Is it just me? Let me know. Anyways, let's get back to it. So my batter is starting to look like this, and it is pretty much ready to go. Next, we're gonna add this batter into this greased pan here. And if you wanna keep it oil-free, go ahead and use parchment paper. I forgot to add the cinnamon. So what I did is I just added a teaspoon of cinnamon straight to the top. And I just did like a little tiny swirl because I didn't wanna overmix the batter. And it actually turned out perfect. I felt like I was a real baker. Had a little swirl of cinnamon and whatnot. And it still tasted delicious, but ideally, you want to add it in when we add the dry ingredients. Now I just cleaned up the edges a little bit, and now it's ready to go into the oven. So we're going to put the oven on 350 degrees. And I'm just adding the time to about 45 minutes, and we'll come back after that. Oh my goodness, friends, this banana bread had our whole house smelling amazing. And since I didn't have a toothpick, I took the thinnest knife that I had to try to do like the toothpick trick. I had a little bit of stuff on the knife, but I was cool with it, so I just wanted to go with it. So I let it cool for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back. So 5 minutes has passed, and I just transferred this banana bread into this beautiful plate just to help it to cool down without the heat of the pan. The next step is to wrap this plate up with aluminum foil and place it in the fridge to continue to cool. Here is my taste test like you saw in the beginning. It was super good. I was so happy with it. And so was my husband. This banana bread did not last long at all in our house. After that, I just transferred it into just an airtight container for the rest of the week. and I absolutely loved it, and I know you guys will too. So if you don't make any of these recipes, make this one, okay? Make it and let me know how it tastes. All right, you made it all the way to the end. So please let me know how you like this recipe and if you end up trying it. I look forward to hearing from you, and just remember, be balanced, be whole, be well. Bye.